What's up, Spitballz fans? Welcome back to another episode. It's episode 21. We're testless today
21.
because he'd rather go to a college hockey game
That's
than
what
grind with the boys.
That was low-key fake. Like we said yesterday, like we're recording today.
We
And he's
actually
like,
could have done it yesterday,
he's
but
like,
we
cool.
waited for him specifically because he couldn't do it yesterday.
Nah, he was like, I can do it tomorrow. And then today's like,
And now he bailed on us. So yeah, I know I was late for this one, but at least I showed up.
and Greg's already gone.
Greg is already gone. All right.
What a
We're
weekend.
We're starting this week with a recap of last weekend in the world of the NFL, in which I'm sure Sal has a lot to say because
I basically predicted every single game during the weekend. Monday, I was a little off. But all 5 games, I said exactly what was going to happen.
Didn't I go like 5 or 6?
you guys both went 5 for 6, right?
Yeah.
I went 4 and 2.
You got the Monday night though.
Or 5 and 1.
Yeah,
you had the Vikings and I had the Bucks.
I think I went 4 and 2 because I had the Bucks and the
Dude,
Chargers.
what a disappointment the Bucks were.
Yeah, no, that's actually crazy. Like
they didn't even put up a fight.
Yeah, and the Cowboys are not that good either. I really don't think they are that good.
I mean, I think they're like the Niners are just too good of a defense. Like,
yeah.
The Cowboys' offense isn't that special.
Beat the piss out of the Cowboys. Like they're not.
The Cowboys' offense isn't that special, and their defense. I mean, even with Brock Purdy's gonna light them up.
Yeah, Brock Purdy is gonna light them up.
He's gonna light them up.
Should we just go game by game then? I mean, 49ers and Seahawks. There's not really much to talk about.
That what everyone's.
I think Gino represented himself well.
He's gonna get that contract from the Jets next offseason.
You can't blame the Seahawks. They were winning at halftime, right?
Yeah, you played about as good as you can. There's just an obvious talent mismatch in that situation.
Good, I think.
Yeah. Next was what? Chargers Jacks.
Yeah.
Right? This is where Sal's getting all hyper already because
that was my football take last week.
It was wrong. It was wrong.
Yeah.
That was completely.
No one is saying, "Oh, Trevor is the second best." No one's saying it.
Wait. The spitball take was for the whole playoffs. It was not after that weekend.
Okay, well, it's still gonna be wrong.
Just because you gotta give it time. All right. Well, I still picked the Jaguars, and it was all the way.
You both did, right?
Yeah. It was always the Jaguars.
It was always the Jaguars.
The
Jaguars until there was 0 seconds on the
clock. I was sitting there at halftime like
they didn't have a lead.
This is probably my worst take of all time.
No, oh my god, yeah, you were getting clowned in the Spitballz.
I was like, dude, this is awful. And I was like part of me was like, just admit I'm wrong, but like another part of me was just keep like hyping him up, and it worked.
All right, genuinely, because I know we like talked about legacy games and stuff.
That was a Trevor legacy game. You can't tell me I was
wasn't a legacy game.
He threw
4 interceptions.
I don't care. Legacy games aren't based on stats. It's based on the moments. It's a legacy moment, not a legacy stat.
Yeah. Okay. So like it might feed into like the
one critique I'll give him is Travis Etienne made the play that like won them the game and not him, but he still led the comeback.
Might be a legacy game.
That was a legacy game.
But if that's going to be a legacy game in the grand scheme of the Trevor Lawrence career, he's not going to have as great a career as we want him to, because that wasn't a great game for him. Let's be honest.
First of all, you cannot say a 27-point comeback is not a legacy game when it's in the playoffs. Like, I don't care what your stats are.
It's just a classic Chargers performance.
Second, it's a legacy game for now. If he goes on and wins the Super Bowl, like
LNG boys. Oh.
If he wins the Super Bowl, that's a legacy game.
Okay, maybe, but he's not going to win the Super Bowl.
If he wins,
right now, that is the best performance of his life. No, actually, no.
No,
best performance best performance in the NFL. Sorry.
Yeah, it's his best.
Okay.
I wouldn't venture to say best performance in his NFL.
It's his best. It's the best.
4 interceptions.
It's the best moment and most memorable moment in the NFL.
Well,
if his career ended today, the one game you would remember is that game. The most people would remember.
Thing, had he won like 13-10,
but then it wouldn't have been a legacy game.
But like, it's still his most memorable NFL win so far.
Then how do you define it?
I think if you're gonna have like a legacy game, like it's like a game where you came out and you like threw 5 touchdowns and you lit it up, and you left no doubt that like you were the best player on the field in that game.
He's the quarterback of the team that came back from a 27-point comeback.
Dude, the defense didn't allow a point in the second half.
No, they allowed 3, didn't they? It was 27-7.
Justin Herbert
just and then it ended 31-30.
Brandon Staley's got to go.
He's not going to.
I don't understand how you play your starters in week.
They fired the offensive coordinator, right?
How do you whose decision was it to play Mike Williams in week 18? I don't understand. He wasn't fully healthy in week 18. I don't understand why you're risking that.
They're not going to fire him. I think there's a lot of coaches right now that deserve to get fired that aren't.
Oh, they ran the ball. They had more incompletions than runs in the second half. That's not how you play with the lead.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand that's the offensive coordinator, but you got to control your All right. The Chargers definitely let that one slip away.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just.
We know that, but it's still
always.
The kicker also stole, bro. He missed a 35-yarder.
Oh yeah, that's true.
What game was next? It was.
We got the Bills.
Dolphins.
If Tua was playing, the Bills that scared me for the Bills. It was way too close.
Dude, it's a divisional game.
I understand, but it was a third-string quarterback.
I mean, yeah, but also we've seen one game of Skylar Thompson before this. You don't know how good Skylar Thompson is in comparison.
I don't know. It scared me a little bit for later on in the playoffs with the Bills.
You can say the same thing about the Bengals, though. They did not play the backup quarterback Ravens particularly well.
They should have lost that
game. At least, because I know everyone listening might not know, but we know that Sal, for some reason, hates Josh Allen and thinks
that's not true at all.
He always ranks
Josh Allen is the reason that the Bills continue to put up points. Joe Burrow, the 7 points that were the difference between Joe Burrow and Tyler Huntley were from his defense on a 99-yard scoop.
After both of their seasons this year, and I said this before the playoffs.
Tyler Huntley had.
If I was ranking quarterbacks in the current moment, I would put Joe Burrow over Josh Allen. And I can see, I'm not saying you're wrong for putting Josh Allen above it, but they are definitely 100% in the same tier. I personally would have Joe Burrow above.
I don't think so. I think Josh Allen
after this season
that Joe Burrow doesn't.
Josh Allen's also more mobile, I feel like.
If you're going based on straight up attributes, then yeah, Josh Allen. But Joe Burrow just does everything right.
Well, Burrow also has more weapons too on offense.
Bro, yeah, give Josh Allen Jamar Chase. Bro.
No, just give him all of those weapons. He has Diggs, and then after Gabe Davis is terrible. I hate the narrative.
You could say that for all quarterbacks
too. Infuriates me because he's not.
You could say that for a lot of quarterbacks.
Yeah, give any quarterback in the league.
Chase, but I'm saying you could say that for other quarterbacks who have weapons.
Like who?
Justin Herbert.
Wait, what are you saying?
A lot of quarterbacks have weapons. It's
no one has the weapons that Joe Burrow.
Yeah,
does.
It's just I don't like the argument when it's he's not good because he has weapons. Because a lot of quarterbacks.
No one's saying he's not good. I'm saying that you put Josh Allen and Joe Burrow on the same team, and Josh Allen is going to play better.
Well, last time Joe Burrow was on the same team as someone and didn't, and was playing the backup, he went on the transfer and won a natty. So
I don't know what that means.
He doesn't have the attributes, but he wins.
Dude, the 2019 LSU team is top 2 all time team.
He's a winner.
Again,
he makes players.
Joe Burrow is great. He's a very good quarterback. I'd rather have Josh Allen. I think most of people would rather have Josh Allen.
I'm not saying you were saying that they're it's 100% Josh Allen. They're not close, and I think they're 100% in the same tier. And in my personal opinion, Joe's better.
I think Burrow's more in the Herbert and Lamar.
Just after this season alone. A year ago or 2 years ago, I probably would have said Josh Allen. But I feel like Josh Allen took like a slight step back.
Oh, what was the next game? Is the Giants game, right?
Yeah.
Let's let Sal have his moment of.
I don't know. There's not much to say. I mean, we walked into Minnesota, first drive, just like dominated, went straight down the field. It was pretty much like that the whole game. Brian Dable did his thing. Daniel Jones, probably second best performance of his career. Saquon did his thing. Isaiah Hodgins did his thing.
Yeah, there's a point in the middle of the game where Sal he's like, I'm pushing the narrative that Isaiah Hodgins is top 10 quarterback.
Yeah, he might be like he doesn't drop the ball. Next year, like everyone showed up to play. That's what you got to do in the playoffs. It was like really nice to see my team finally not let me down one time.
He's gonna get.
It really sucks just consistently seeing Kirk lose in the wild card round. It makes me sad.
It's not like I hate the Vikings. It was just like it was so refreshing to see a team.
No, genuinely,
go above my
came out and looked unstoppable.
It was like I've never seen a team go to the playoffs and play above my expectations as much as they did. Like the Yankees every year, way below my expectations. The Rangers did
so much fun last. I think I told you guys that. Yeah, I was
there's just something about the playoffs in football that are like, I don't know. It's like one game. Every game's game 7. It's just like something about it makes you feel good.
Can't wait for the day I see a playoff win.
Dude, that was like I've actually never seen. I was in bed the last time the Giants won a playoff game for the Super Bowl.
I was in bed.
Literally, I was checking the score on my phone.
All right. We kind of already talked about the Bengals and Ravens. It's a good game. If Lamar's playing, do they win? Probably.
Yeah, I don't know how much better he could have played than Huntley.
Yeah, no, I don't think Huntley was bad. He was missing some throws here and there, but I feel like as an offense as a whole, like
but there's just like so much more you could do as an offense with Lamar.
You act like they don't run the ball all the time with Lamar anyway.
Yeah, they should have given it to Dobbins more. That dude's a beast.
Did you see what he said?
Yeah. Oh yeah, they have the most toxic locker room in the whole league.
He's 100% right, but like
what he said, like he said, if we had Lamar, we would have won, and they should have given the ball to me. Right?
Yeah, like he's not wrong, but like, is that something you really want to say to the media and not like behind closed doors?
Well, I think every skilled player on that team does not want to be there.
Yeah, well, because that's just because their system. They literally just run the ball.
I don't
the only guy that likes it is Patrick Ricard, and like the offensive lineman.
Yeah. They fired their offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
I don't know how much of a difference it's going to make unless they, actually get some receivers, which they like. There are some teams that just never seem to be able to get receivers.
Giants.
Like there's
we actually had one in the
every year in the draft that are so talented, and some teams just for so many years it was because they finally have done it, but like
I understand Hollywood Brown's not like amazing, but they get a receiver and then they just continue to pound, like run.
Yeah.
They don't develop.
But like what the
Ravens NFL, I think drafting is a lot about development. Like I understand you have to be talented, but the right coaches, like position coaches, actually mean they mean a lot. Like there's teams that just consistently draft good at position.
There's something Ravens personnel wise that
and system
is clearly halting them because they have there's no reason you should be not good with Lamar.
Obviously not this offseason, but if they decided like a year or two from now to go into a rebuild, do you think Harbaugh would ever lose his job? Like how many more years of like first round exits would he have to have?
I don't know, dude. I think
no job safe in the NFL.
I think there's a lot of
I think you say this year because he didn't have Lamar.
It sounds ridiculous to say, but I think there's an argument to be made that Belichick should not be coaching for very much longer. Like there's just this old school coaching. The game is obviously evolving and very quickly.
But you also have to look at his roster and realize he doesn't have talent right now, like that much talent right now.
Yeah, you can also when was the last time Nick Saban has looked this feeble? Like
he almost made the playoffs. I mean,
almost made Alabama.
Alabama almost made they both almost made the playoffs this year.
No, are you hearing? Alabama almost made the playoffs. That's terrible.
Oh wait, I thought you were saying.
No,
I thought you were okay. I didn't.
I'm saying in Alabama terms, they were dog shit this year. They lost 2 games.
You're saying Saban. I thought you were saying like Belichick is not as good as Saban because.
No. I'm saying old coaches as a whole are.
I see what you mean.
At one point, they were dominating all the younger coaches.
Alabama made it last year, no?
Yeah, that's not. I think Bama's like.
I mean, give them a year. Listen, they lost by a total of 3 points to 2.
Yeah, but they also played like close games against Texas A&M, and
every team plays close games.
4 years ago, we were in the national championship, and Saban was beating Kirby, and Belichick was beating McVay, and now, get to here where we are now, and now like the McVays of the world are winning the Super Bowl, and the Kirbys of the world are winning the national championship, and it's just like it seems like it's flipped a little bit.
Andy Reid still wins.
Yeah, Andy Reid has Patrick Mahomes, the fucking greatest
He's
quarterback.
Not very old school style. That dude throws the ball like.
You know what coach really impressed me this weekend? Doug Peterson.
Iron Dable.
Yeah, the Doug I forgot how he's a Super Bowl winning coach. Like he has experience and he's.
He lost his job for throwing a game.
He totally outcoached Brett. I mean, that's not hard to coach Brandon Staley. It's not hard, but he showed how good of a coach he was that game, I feel like.
All right. And then the last game, I think we talked about it a lot already, but Cowboys Buccaneers.
Brett Maher.
Like we talked about it with Rodgers last week. Like Brady's not going to retire, right? Like he looks like he should.
But just look like he cares.
Brady's not.
I think after like a quarter, they were like done. Like there's just first of all, Todd Bowles has to be on the list for one of the worst coaches of all time, right?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the thought process was. Like did Brady ask for that? Like I doubt it.
I don't know, but like
he took a Super Bowl team.
If I'm correct, he inherited the Jets from Rex Ryan, right?
He took a Super Bowl offense this year.
Although Rex Ryan is a joke, he did go to 2 AFC championships in his career. And then he took a Buccaneers team that did they lose the divisional round or the championship?
Wait, did they not win
last year? It was
lost to the Rams in the division.
But even the Super Bowl roster, they're all like no one really left except for Gronk.
Yeah. It's the same team. And he managed to take the team that was probably 12-5 last year or 13-4, I don't remember. Yeah. But probably something along those lines. And they went 8-9.
Literally almost lost the division.
Almost lost the division to Sam Darnold, and then got walloped at home
to Dallas on the road in the Cowboys.
Who haven't won a road game in the playoffs since what, the 90s? It's been like 25 years. I think he's the worst coach ever. He should be in the Hall of Fame.
He's really good.
Boom alone on a plaque that says
Joe Judge is clearly the worst coach ever.
I really don't. I don't think
he's like a special.
The accolades that Todd Bowles
Adam Gase.
The poverty accolades that Todd Bowles has.
That's just because he keeps getting chances. Incredible. He just keeps getting chances for some reason.
Yeah, I know. Tom Brady keeps getting chances to play in Super Bowls and win. That's why he's not the most talented ever, but he's considered the greatest ever because he has the accolades. Todd Bowles has those accolades to maybe be the worst coach ever.
I guess. That might actually be true.
Yeah. All right. Let's go into
You can leave the Jets, but the Jets is never going to leave you.
We're putting that on a t-shirt.
It's true. That's my favorite saying of all time, actually.
Yeah. No, dude, the Jets love Gino.
That's true.
No, he's coming back.
Gino's coming back. Gino just never wrote back.
Yeah. The Jets wrote. Gino ain't right back. All right. Let's get into this weekend's games, I guess. What's the order of them? Are the Giants are the second one, right?
Yeah, hold on.
Tomorrow. Here. Jaguars Chiefs is first.
The goat versus the baby goat.
Sal, are you gonna do it?
What?
If Trevor's gonna be in that conversation, I think he has to win this game, right?
That was gonna be my football take. Should I do it now?
Well, I mean, like, you knew we were gonna pick this game, did you not? Like,
yeah, but that's still my take.
All right, well, you're just gonna need a second take.
Jags by 30.
Jags by 30.
Jags by. Let's go 5.
Jags are gonna win this game by 5 points. I think it might be close at halftime, but it's just gonna be like the Jaguars are gonna have to keep pace with the Chiefs, and they're just not gonna be able.
They're just going to. Like,
I think, like
Chiefs by 21 plus. Sure.
Yeah, the Chiefs might come out in the second half and not score for the rest of the game. So I'm going Chiefs by
Jacksonville.
I'm going Chiefs by 17. And what'd you say? You said Chiefs by 21 plus, Greg?
Yeah, and Jarek McKissick legacy game.
McKinnon, but you know.
this isn't going to be a Trevor. This is going to be like
he's going to have like 4 touchdowns, but they're just going to be 1 yard receiving touchdown.
This is going to be like a trenches game. Like, it's not going to be a Trevor legacy game. It's going to be a hard fought battle of the trenches.
I don't think Mahomes can have legacy games anymore.
When does a Chiefs game ever have been?
Is him, but he's going to light them up. Mahomes is going to go crazy.
No, it's going to be in the trenches until the fourth quarter, and then it's just going to be touchdown, 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 touchdown.
Like the script I didn't want.
Exactly.
All right, next up, the main event for Sal, I guess, is
I've actually never been more nervous. Actually, the last time I was this nervous was probably Yankees versus Indians in 2017, Game 5.
I already bet on the Giants, so.
You did? All right, here's my dilemma, okay? It's like always bad to bet for your favorite team. And I'm in like a pool with my grandma where I have to bet every game. And like you're not bet, like you pick. Last week I picked the Giants and it worked. But like that was like a one-time thing. I've never bet on my team and they've won. So what do I do now?
I'm a big believer in hedging your happiness.
I know, me too.
So,
but like I'm scared.
Well, if you lose this bet, you win.
It's like the whole like playoffs. You bet you take every single game,
and then whoever record is the best.
Yeah. So like it's not that big a deal, but it worked last year.
Genuinely, take your bias out of it. And who do you think is going to win?
But think about it. I was 5-6 last week. Like I'm hot. So if I pick them, are they going to win because I'm hot, or are they going to lose because it's bad luck? Like, what do I do?
I can't help you here, bud. I don't know what it's like to have a team win a playoff game, so I can't help you here.
I don't know what to do. But realistically, if I had to put everything on it, I'd take the Eagles.
I actually think that the Giants are going to win.
I hope so.
No,
I think it's gonna be a shootout. The Eagles are going to win.
I don't know if we're doing legacy games now or at the end of this segment. Daniel Jones legacy game. He's throwing for 5 touchdowns. He's gonna have like 200 yards passing, another 150 rushing.
I actually don't remember the last time the Giants beat the Eagles. Like we don't win divisional games unless it's the Commanders.
But the Eagles already beat them twice this season. It's hard to win 3 times.
Okay, here's the thing.
No way Jalen Hurts is 100%.
That second game wasn't anything, but
the Eagles came out flat in that game too.
I know. I saw a TikTok that was like, oh, the Giants in Week 18 beat an Eagle or played closer than the Eagles team that wasn't trying. We had no one playing, and they had all of their starters. I don't know what they watched.
Absolutely trying. Yeah,
they had to win the division. Like,
yeah. So
I don't know. I feel like we played like the one game we've seen of both of them trying this year. We got killed.
I think the Giants are the scariest NFC East team at the moment. I don't think it's particularly close either.
I think it's gonna be a close game. If it's
the Giants by 2.
There's no way the Giants are winning a blowout.
What, Greg?
The Commanders are the scariest team.
Yeah, for sure.
There's no way the Giants win a blowout. If it's a blowout, it's the Eagles.
Yeah, but I'm going Giants by 2.
Greg, you guess.
Eagles by 6.
I'll take the Giants.
Sal's going 2 underdogs in the first 2 picks.
That's crazy.
How much are they winning by, Sal? And this is total like he doesn't believe this at all. Like,
you could parlay
just
that.
a fan pick. He said if he had to bet all his money, he would bet on the Eagles. This is strictly a fan pick.
Is there any money involved in this? Like,
no. But if someone gave me $100 and said, not even that, if someone said pick this game and if you get it wrong, I'll kill you, I would pick the Giants. Genuinely.
Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't.
I would.
If someone gave me $100 or someone said pick the game or I'll kill you, I'm picking the Chiefs too. But it's just like you have like a feel. Like it's just it's in here.
I mean that's why me and Frank picked TCU.
I know.
Yeah, that's why we picked TCU.
Like in here, like I don't know. There's just something.
All right.
And if it weren't for Tom Brady being watched, I would have been 6 or 6 last week with listening to you. All right. Bengals Bills
of the weekend is probably the most exciting one, I think. Bengals Bills.
This is hard for me because like I just said Joe Burrow is better.
We're gonna find out, dude. We're gonna find out.
No.
But I'm taking the Bills.
And why is that?
So they're the better team.
The Bills are at home, right?
Yeah, and they're at home.
Yeah, I'd have to go.
Yeah, I think I'm also going Bills. Obviously, I think Josh Allen's better quarterback, and also, like,
there's no way
the NFL.
Yeah,
the NFL
wants to lose this game. Like, there's no way.
The NFL wants Mahomes versus Allen again.
I don't know.
Maybe we get to see the new overtime rules.
A team that wants something. There's no team that like is more desperate to win.
The Bills are just destined to run into the Chiefs. Like it's happening.
Yeah, I think it'd be close. I'm gonna go Bills by like 6.
Well, actually, the Bills are destined to run into the Jags.
Sal doesn't believe a single word he says ever, and not a single word he says.
Bills on a game winning.
He's already a crooked ESPN analyst. He just says whatever the teleprompter tells him to say, so that they can have interesting conversations.
No, because sometimes I talk with what I think, and sometimes I talk with what I want to happen.
Well, see, like a real fan, what they want to happen overtakes what they think.
That's not true.
We're just blinded by our support for people, and then we get heartbroken.
Bills by 10. I don't really think it's gonna be that close.
But Burrow's better, right?
No, he is for sure.
Yeah, lick my nuts, dude.
No, he is like.
But he has a better offense. So what do you say?
I don't see where. I don't understand your logic here. Burrow has a better offense.
Sometimes the better quarterback loses the game. Right?
Yeah, but I think this is going to be the kind of game. This game is set up to be like a perfect quarterback showdown where they just go back and forth, kind of like the AFC Championship.
Fine. Do you want me to say Bills by 1? Like,
I would like you to grow a pair and say Bengals, like a man.
I can't pick all underdogs, dude. There's no way the Bengals, Jaguars, and Giants are going to the championship game.
Dude,
the Bengals went to the Super Bowl last year. It's not like they're like. What, are the Jaguars going? No. But the Bengals went to the Super Bowl last year. So that's not ridiculous to say. I can't believe now you have me saying the Bengals because you're being a bitch. The Bills are winning.
So say the Bengals.
No, because I think Josh Allen's a better quarterback. This is going to be a quarterback showdown. They're going to go back and forth scoring points, and Josh Allen's going to come up on top. It's going to be like 45-39.
Bills by 6.
Bills Mafia. Greg?
Bills on a game-winning field goal.
OT?
Nah. Regulation.
We all picked the Bills. Huh? I don't think this one's.
I think we're all going to pick the same team in the last one too.
I don't think this one's going to be necessary to close.
No, I think the Seahawks put up a better fight than the Cowboys are going to put up.
I'm going to say. Sure? I'm going to say Niners by 10. I'll give them 10.
I'm going Niners by 40. Fuck the Cowboys.
You know what, dude?
He's going to take them.
I'm going to say Cowboys by 1, dude.
America's team.
I believe, man.
we're gonna have an all NFC East, NFC
You know what's
championship.
crazy?
They got to get their get back. Like from
You know what's
last
crazy? If the Commanders won one more game, like this totally could have been an all NFC East. Like they would have just had to win one playoff game.
Yeah, the Commanders would have had to beat the 49ers.
But like they wouldn't have had to play an NFC East team, so it was definitely possible. Like
imagine.
that would have ran the league.
That would have
just
been
a few, like 2 years ago, like
that would have been
with like 7 wins.
Like we just rebuilt an entire division.
Commanders won the division with 7 wins.
We rebuilt an entire division in 2 years. It's crazy.
I'm sorry we're bringing you down. You know how shitty it feels as a Commanders fan to watch this all happen?
Dude,
it's like the meme of Squidward in the house watching Patrick and SpongeBob outside having so much fun.
There's literally a 75% chance you're rooting for, or there's a division rival in the Super Bowl.
The Commanders were on the top when it was terrible, and they're on the bottom.
Actually, no, there's a 50% chance.
No. What happened was like every other team got better, and we just stayed the same.
No, that's actually exactly what happened.
Yeah, we just stayed the exact same.
Well, the Cowboys weren't really bad that year. They were injured. Like I'll give them that. And it was rookie Jalen Hurts. And we had Joe Judge
playing that year. Anyway, doesn't matter.
And we had Joe Judge.
It makes me so.
He wasn't playing. He was a rookie.
Yeah, I know. Who was playing for them? I don't even remember.
I don't know. And we had Joe Judge. So everyone just made like one little switch, and the Commanders could not do it.
Remember when the Giants fans like said the Eagles were like throwing a game or some shit?
We didn't say it. Like we all watched it happen.
That's the reason that Doug Peterson is in the AFC division.
He actually like just no debating. He threw the game.
Dude, what do you mean? Like
he took out their quarterback.
He took out a Jalen Hurts who had 40 yards in the first half.
Okay, but
they were winning the game.
I don't even think they were.
Their rookie quarterback.
They were down by like 3
this Week 18 game.
They put in Nate Sudfeld instead of the rookie quarterback.
Dude, it's not like everyone gets so mad. Like the Eagles would have won anyway. Like they wouldn't have won anyway.
There's no way they would have won.
Dude, I think we were winning. First of all,
they were winning by less. They were winning by less. Like it was like 3 points or 4 points.
Second of all, Jalen Hurts had like 40 yards.
Jalen Hurts was the only thing that could move the ball. He was running.
It's not like he was playing good.
He was running.
All right, whatever. We don't need to talk about this.
Whatever. Fuck off.
Why are you taking out your rookie?
You're still mad. You're not even allowed to complain because you just won a playoff game. I haven't seen that in my whole fucking life, and you just won a playoff game.
That game was the most infuriating game of my life, and it wasn't even my team.
Dude, try watching the Chargers Raiders go on OT last year.
All right, you know what the odds were that you were going to be like happy after that?
Dude, it went to OT and like they weren't trying. A minute left. It's time. Dude, what the hell?
Now that's actually like that's so sad. Like you get so much hope and just ripped out of you. I feel so bad.
That'd be crazy.
All right, what are we talking about next? Are we going over the NHL All Star rosters? Is that happening?
Sure.
Okay.
Let's look them up. I know the Rangers. We got 3. Can you guess them, Frank?
I'm sure one of them's Fox. I don't think Igor's on there.
No, he is.
Yeah, he is.
He is?
Yeah.
Right, I'll go Fox, Igor, and I don't think Panarin. Probably Mika.
Panarin. This dude is a fake fan.
Dude, did they just come out? Like I don't even think I've seen them.
I saw it. Wait, what? I saw it on Instagram today.
Dude, the Devils only have 1 All-Star, and they're like the.
It's on ESPN. We should make our picks for who's gonna win the All-Star.
Dude, I don't even know how that shit works.
It's like a tournament.
All right, I think the 2 East divisions got to be the favorites.
Like, the Atlantic division is filthy.
I feel like the Met is the best division, like always.
The Met is the best division always. And then the Atlantic is consistently the second best division, and the West just sucks.
No, dude, the Atlantic's definitely better than this year.
Do we have the most All-Stars?
And the All-Star game at least.
Oh, their All-Star roster might be better. Yeah.
Wait, do we have the most in the Met? That's kind of silly.
Kucherov, Pasternak, Tage, Thompson, Dylan Larkin.
Yeah, so we have the most in the Met. I think we're the only team.
The odds.
Oh no, there's 2 Islanders.
I think I'm with the league.
The Avs have 3,
We're tied for the most in the league.
and the Oilers also have 3.
Go Rags, baby. Honestly,
Fire.
I don't. Igor very much did not deserve it, if we're being honest. But
I don't know how they did it this year. They announced one starter from each team a couple weeks ago, and Igor was that guy. And then they did the other ones.
No, it was fan voting.
Yeah, none was fan. Igor didn't get in on fan voting. He got in on real, right?
No, Igor got in. Yeah, you got in without fan voting.
Yeah. Also games are lucky popularity contests in sports now.
It's fun. NHL ones at least.
the NHL one's actually pretty fun.
The NHL is the best. The NHL is the best format because they actually play a game.
Yeah, we'll see how this new. I learned the Pro Bowl rules now. It's not that the last game is worth more points or whatever. All the games leading up to it, you get points, all the skills competitions and stuff, like dodgeball's worth however many points, whatever. And then that is the starting score for the last flag football game.
That's so stupid.
So let's say you win 12 competitions and get 3
How are they
points.
doing flag football? Are linemen playing?
Probably someone snap it, but
should be interesting.
I'll probably watch it if I'm not doing anything. But
you as the coach,
see, it's not something I'm gonna go out of my way to watch. It's if I'm not doing anything, I'll watch it.
I'll watch highlights on Instagram. But
I'm curious to see what they should just change the format every year because then people will be curious to see what it's like. If they're gonna do this and stick with it and it sucks, no one's gonna watch it next year.
No one watched the Pro Bowl anyway, though.
I know, so this is what I'm saying. I think people are excited a little bit this year because
I think more people watch the skills competition than the Pro Bowl.
I think dodgeball gets a lot of views every year. Dodgeball's tough,
but even now, I feel I don't know. I find myself watching that on Instagram or YouTube the day after.
Yeah.
I'm not sitting down to watch the Pro Bowl live with commercials. So.
The year that it was what was it? It was Jerry Rice's team versus Michael Irvin's.
I don't know.
Something like that. That was a good Pro Bowl. When they didn't do conferences and they drafted them, I like that idea.
That's what the NBA does.
Right, but no one gives a fuck about the NBA.
Because it's actually 1v1 the whole time.
Yo, dude, the Nets almost had a crazy comeback last night.
I've been so tuned out of the Nets. They haven't won a game.
Lost and they lost me money. So.
They haven't won a game since KD got hurt, and I don't think they are going to win a game. It's actually crazy.
What can you do?
All right.
Hot take time?
Yeah. I already gave mine, so I gotta come up with another.
Come up with a new one. I feel like I had one, but I forgot it.
What's some NFL off season? I'm gonna make an off season prediction.
What was I gonna say? Oh, before we get into hot takes, I like to track how each company is doing in terms of March Fatness standings. And Burger King.
Who's making the ranking?
I think we should kind of make the bracket together instead of just finding. I think Burger King
but making the bracket is basically just voting.
Skyrocket them, in my opinion. Skyrocket.
I was already high on Burger King for their food.
Oh, I think they're way higher now.
Why?
I think we should get Jason to make the bracket.
Why is Burger King higher?
Because that commercial they have maybe the greatest commercial of all time.
It's not based on commercials.
No, it's based on everything.
It's based on commercials. It's based on brand. It's based on food. It's based on location. Based on service.
Everything. I voted for Sonic last year because some Sonic locations still do the roller skate thing, even though ours doesn't.
Sonic is just superior. So.
All right. Hopefully that gave you more time. Hot take.
Okay.
Greg, do you have one?
I have an idea.
No thinking.
Let's just cut the video and then I'll think of hot takes and then fast forward to when we actually have hot takes.
Okay, Greg, go.
You guys probably not up to date with the UFC, but
Cannot say.
In UFC 283, we got Jamal Hill versus Glover Teixeira for the light heavyweight title. I think Jamal Hill is gonna knock him out cold. Put that there.
All right. Cool. I did see a commercial for that, so I'll give you that. I know who Glover Teixeira is because I was like, oh, Glover Teixeira, Mark Teixeira.
That's the dude who was fighting on
Mark Teixeira.
The nose incident at B-dubs.
I think I'm gonna throw another college basketball hot take out there, but I don't know what.
Go for it.
Dude, Seton Hall with a big win over UConn, dude.
Okay, I have a take. Next year, Jacksonville Jaguars, the 1 seed of the NFC.
Well, they're in the AFC, so you're
one seed of the AFC.
I mean, they play in the shittiest division. If they're gonna be good next year, then like the
Think
Titans were the 1 seed last year, and look how that worked out. Like,
all right, but that's my hot take because it was gonna be Jaguars beat the Chiefs, but like you said I can't use that, so I'm just gonna stick with the Jaguars.
Dude, this is hard.
Pick like where Rodgers or Brady's going or something like that.
I did. Regino was going last week.
Or stay like a legacy game this week.
Yeah, legacy game. Give like a stat line.
I'll do another legacy game. I already picked Daniel Jones, but I'll pick a little more. I'll give you a more obscure one.
Yeah.
We're gonna go with Kadarius Toney. He's gonna go for 8 catches and 190 yards.
I actually don't think he's ever played a game where he's had 8 targets in his career.
8 catches,
190
yards, and 2 touchdowns for Kadarius the Weapon Toney.
The Weapon.
Let's see his best game of his career. Okay,
it's probably on the Chiefs. No, he had that one.
He had the one game, but like there was nothing in there. I swear. Okay. Those are the Giants. Was it 5 targets and 4 catches for 57 yards?
I don't think so.
That's the most targets he's ever had as a Giant. Oh, wait, here we go. 12 targets, 7 receptions, 40 yards.
8 catches, 100.
Oh, here. Okay, wait, no. I found it. 13 targets, 10 receptions, 189 yards.
Yeah.
That's the only game.
Well,
he's ever had more than 7 catches. Or more than 50 yards. 60 yards.
mean, the Jaguars, I feel like they got some athletic linebackers. You know, Kelsey might not be as much of a weapon this game.
And we lost that game by 22 points. 24 points.
The Jaguars DBs, I don't feel like are particularly good. And I think we all think it's going to be a little bit of a shootout. So I could see them throwing a couple bombs over the top to Toney.
He doesn't go over the top. He gets screens. He gets screens or slants.
All right, fine. I could see him catching a couple 90-yard bubble.
Dude, it's crazy when you look at his like career game log. It's just inactive, did not play, inactive, like everywhere. Like he's actually never on the field.
All right, well, he's gonna be on the field.
Got that bag though,
and he's got a first round like pick bag, but he doesn't have like a contract.
All right. It's going to be this episode of Spitballz. Hopefully, Tess will be here next time. We'll get his picks for the gram.
No, actually, I don't think he deserves to be on the Instagram.
Yeah, I know. That was kind of everyone.
We should low-key give him no picks this week.
Yeah.
Suspended. Pick's been suspended.
He low-key got Tess's bits. Can you write that on the graphic? Tess suspended. No picks. Because that was
definitely.
That was some snake shit.
We're not gonna tell him that until we post the post. Or I doubt he's gonna watch the video.
All right.
Thanks,
Thank you all for watching / listening.